Hey adventurers, welcome to another episode of In Skyrim. I suppose Gore's in there. Alindra has disappeared.
I'm right here.
No, there she is. Time for us to part ways.
I'll be home if you need me.
Didn't work.
So what now?
Right. Don't know whether Gore's in there, but I'm sure he's headed back here. Maybe I should get rid of Alindra.
Yes?
Let's part ways for a while.
Had enough of my babbling. Fair enough. Shall I meet you somewhere? Perhaps your house, or a nice inn?
Your sky will do.
The Hall of the Companions. It'll be good to train with them for a bit. One can always learn from other warriors.
Right.
What was life like before you were an adventurer? Didn't it seem simpler? Less complicated?
What do you mean?
There were fewer entanglements, less chaos. We weren't always exploring some dark ruined place.
Well, doing these things makes me appreciate a fireplace, an ale, and a woman on my lap.
You think such excitement will grip your senses forever? Is there no longing for true peace within you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm just curious. It would be nice, wouldn't it? To settle down somewhere, someday?
Sounds cozy. Maybe someday, Viconia.
That is an offer worth considering. I appreciate your words of friendship. It is not words I am familiar with.
Okay.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
Nice armor you got there. Okay, you got me.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying, then you're free to go. All right then.
Alright then. Okay. Yeah, he's just wearing casual clothes. So, winking skeever. You forgot your torch.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you don't want a gold piece?
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere. Be careful!
Beryline, we're all anxious to hear how the
Brilliant.
marriage is going. Do tell.
Have you seen any suspicious characters in the inn?
There was some bother about a group of mages. I can't remember what the details were.
Well, dear,
Any chance they left something behind?
because you have
Well, there is
had
something,
marvelous
but that couldn't be related.
stuff, but judging by your current state,
Here, why don't you take a look for your trouble?
was.
Boreal, the Boreal.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
I gotta get rid of some of this stuff. Right. Your plates and crap all over the floor.
In the month of mid-year we set sail from the north, leaving berth in the Cove of Solitude. We were sailing away for Windhelm's eastern port, and the sea, mark my words, seemed rude. 'Twas an elegant craft, she was rigged fore and aft.
Yes, master.
Nothing?
Very well. This place makes me think of my brother Valis. I miss him, but at least I know he is well. The cataclysm that harmed this place must have truly been amazing to do such damage.
Yeah.
It's a shame what happened to the Mages Guild.
She is. There goes the translation.
Quite slow. It seems the mages have placed additional layers of security on top of Galarian's original text. As you may have noticed, the pages are littered with various magical runes, whose patterns transcribe into messages written in code. I had hoped to depart from this location once the matter of the text was concluded, but it appears I will need to conduct further research.
I gathered some information on Jedre Ra's killer.
Interesting. This journal references two names. The name Drellis is mentioned repeatedly, but is otherwise unfamiliar to me. This other name, however.
I met a dark elf named Gilsey who mentioned him over and over again.
Gilsey. Urog mentioned a student by that name, among dozens of others who left the college in the days following the theft. If only Savos had kept a tighter watch, Jado Ra might have found her before he managed to track down Nelos. In any event, this only serves to confirm my fears. The Radiant Dark has come to Skyrim.
Radiant Dark?
They are a cult, led by a rogue mage. They believe the only way to advance the field of magic is to destroy the very institutions that ensure its safe use. The Sonot may be hungry for relics of power, but they at least hold some accountability for its use. The Radiant Dark would unleash destruction upon the land, and view it as a remedy for the weak, and a test of the strong.
Sounds dangerous. Not as dangerous as me.
Yes, and in their twisted logic, their destruction would bring out your true potential, and thus validate their view. As your opinion holds weight at this college, it will do no good to defeat the Radiant Dark, but let its ideals poison this institution.
What's your connection to Nelos?
We are old acquaintances. Or rather, he was well acquainted with my father, Brennel Moronin. They were childhood friends. Back then, he was known as Neloth Solal. Yet I knew him as Master Nelos, a professor at the Arcane University in Cyrodiil. He was a great sorcerer, and a poor educator. Not surprisingly, we did not see eye to eye.
Sounds personal.
Perhaps. This is why it is all the more imperative I maintain my distance and direct you from afar. I must ensure that my mind is clear.
What was he after? Galarian's research.
As you know, we've only begun deciphering the books. It does seem that the pages contain more than just the crafting of the 5 spells. They also contain references to a hidden location where Vanus kept more of his research. The ruins of Pinefrost Tower stand in its place. This may be why the Radiant Dark have come to Skyrim. Regardless, it bears investigating. I can think of no better person than you for this task. In the meantime, I will be here, working on deciphering the pages, and perhaps create working tomes of Vanus's spells. I fear we may need to make use of them in the near future.
Okay.
Until next time.
The Drow are never this idle with their time. Farewell.
Ah, yes, I should level up. I have not been able to do a power bash. Okay, I haven't been doing power bashes.
This place reminds me of Flingdenstone.
Surprising.
I wonder how many foolish surfacers have lost.
Gilsey?
Well, it's about time.
You've made Nelos wait quite a while. It was rather poor manners on your part. You're almost as bad as that elf. I told him it should be her that should stand watch, but he insisted I do it. After all, I'm the only one he can truly rely on. Still, I don't like the idea of them being alone together, even for 1 second. Far be it for any of the others to make their presence known.
You been expecting me?
Of course. The old hag is nothing but predictable. You, on the other hand, are less so. Nelos says you're the most important piece on the board. It's a lie, naturally, but he likes to keep me humble.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready to see Nelos.
Just up the stairs and down the trapdoor. You mustn't keep him waiting.
Oh.
Yes, sirrah.
What can I do for you?
You're bad. Play a lute melody.
Sure.
Medley.
And what might you need?
You here to kill Nelos? Well, I hate to disappoint you, but he's not the most powerful mage here. If you want him dead, just wait. I'll take care of him for you.
You want to kill Nelos?
Of course. How else am I going to be leader of this guild? I could best Gerard, But what would that make me? The cook? The only way to be leader is to take down the leader. It's nothing personal against Nellis. It's just the way it is.
Alright.
Your health is deteriorating by the day. You need to rest.
Your concern is noted, but you know as well as I do that there is no place I can.
Go on in. He's waiting
But
for
Master
you.
Nellis.
Elderling?
Enough. I will hear no more of this in front of our guest. And the second moon rose to take its throne beside the first, and together they eclipsed the sun, and the night reigned forevermore. Still, there will come a dawn, Dragonborn, as there always has since the beginning of time. But enough about prophecies. Welcome.
Prophecy?
The prophecy of the long night. My destiny. But come, let us speak of such matters in private.
Maybe I should turn the brightness up on this lantern. Yeah.
Take your time. It's a privilege to speak with Nellis alone.
Now, you must have questions. As you are a guest, I will answer what I can before I make my request.
Jedro Ra, that was you, wasn't it?
Was he a friend? If so, then nothing I will say will make amends. Nor should I have to.
He was a friend. I remember him.
Such is the case when we are about to expire. We say all the things we couldn't when we knew we could say them tomorrow. I believe you. But as the Dragonborn, I assume death, tragedy, and glory are nothing if not familiar. You may mourn his loss, but it was something he was prepared for, as all of us who stand on the brink of the end.
What do you want from me?
I ask nothing of you. You will no doubt return to Olivia and tell her of our conversation. At which point she will develop Vanis's spells and hope to use them to enact her vengeance. Undoubtedly, she will ask for your assistance. You will then be presented with a choice. You will either come here to deliver the spells to the Radiant Dark, or use them to destroy it. That decision I leave to you.
you believe in prophecies? Not sure yourself, huh? I believe you just have to be patient. It's like torture. You cut, and you cut, and then you cut some more, and each cut brings you closer and closer to that glorious death. But the first cut is just as important as the last. That's what fantasy spells are, Sweet Roll. The very first cut. Have you ever smelled anything so sweet as a corpse? This one's my pet. I call him Sweet Roll. Say hello to the nice adventurer, Sweet Roll. Well, he's not much for words. Until the night is long. Light eats shadow, shadow eats the light.
Good Lord, didn't anybody here subscribe?